It is time now for a new episode in the Soy Market Update series. Joining us for today's conversation, United Soybean Board farmer leader from Ohio, Steve Reinhardt, is with us here today. And Steve, it is great to talk with you again. How are you, sir?
Hey, Jesse, doing well and good to be on with you today.
Well, we got a great topic to dive into here, and let's talk first about the soybean industry. I know is really aiming to reduce soil erosion and improve energy use efficiency by the year 2030. What does that look like on your operation, and where are you seeing momentum in this area, Steve?
Sure. So I think this is a result of a lot of countries, especially that we sell to overseas and even here in the United States for domestic use. We're seeing a lot more people interested in sustainability and how that we want to reduce soil erosion, of course. We're going to reduce the amount of soybeans and then the amount of energy to do that as well. And like on our farm, one of the things we're doing is we're doing a lot more no-till, a lot more conservation tillage, very little conventional tillage anymore, going out there with the plow and turning over the soil and then working it, a couple times in the spring. We're using hybrids that are more drought tolerant, you know, and then we're using soil test now where we're down to a 1 acre grid, and we're using then harvest data to apply that those nutrients in between the times that we do that soil testing. So it's not things that are costing a lot of money for us to change, but does take a little bit of management to do it. And in the long run, no, I think we're seeing gains on our farm. Again, we talked a little bit off air, dry summer again this year, but yields are still looking pretty good.
Well, and with that, how is the soy checkoff helping farmers grow a more resilient soybean? I think that's a great follow-up to what you're mentioning there about, this year and more. How's the soy checkoff helping in that?
Sure. So a couple of things we're doing is so we just did a round of funding of new programs in July, and those kicked off the 1st of October. So we're about a month and a half into those new programs now. Mitigating soybean yield loss, again, due to drought and things like soybean cyst nematode, could be slugs, white mold, those types of programs. Two of the newest ones we're dealing with now are crown rot and charcoal rot and red crown rot, and how we're addressing those. A lot of times these things come up, through the south as the first maybe to get them, and then they come up north over time. And we've seen our first red crown rot in Ohio this year. So that's something we're, really getting a handle on. And then coming up with systems to help enhance productivity and profitability. Again, we talked about using reduced tillage or no tillage. How do those programs play into nutrient application and those other sources mechanisms that you put into the farming operation. And then looking at weed control. Weed control has been a bigger issue. We know we've had some products that have been on the market, taken off the market. So trying to make sure that we have some resilient products going forward, and then even some new technologies coming out there as well.
Well, and Steve, with more global buyers prioritizing sustainability, how do you view programs like the U.S. Soy Sustainability Assurance Protocol and their role in telling the story of your farm?
Sure. So we've got about 20 countries now that are using the SSAP label, the Sustainable Soy label, and that really has enhanced not only our ability to offer them a premium product, but their ability to take advantage of that premium product as well. We saw firsthand in Colombia where the farmers in Colombia were growing tilapia. Those tilapia were fed with sustainably produced U.S. soy, and then they can take that SSAP label, put it on the packaging with their tilapia when they go to sell it, and they told us that they were actually gaining a premium over that product versus the product they sold without the label. So that's a way that they're enhancing that sustainability program, and we continue to grow that as much as we can. And we think that the label can be used on products like pork, poultry, and shrimp, and about 60% of the soy in that ration or feed ration can be sustainably produced and sourced.
Well, Steve, great thoughts. And for folks who want to learn more about the work that the United Soybean Board is doing, where can they get more information?
They can go to the United Soybean Board website, ussoy.org, and unitedsoybean.org, and those are great places to go and look. We also have the Crop Protection Network, the Grow and Take Action Weed Control program, Science for Success, and the Soybean Research and Information Network as well.
A lot of great ways to get more. Steve, any final thoughts or anything else you'd reiterate for folks here on this soy market update conversation?
Yep, we're just working hard every day to try to find different ways that we can make profit opportunities for soybean farmers. And our executive team is meeting today in Mississippi, continuing to work on that, touring a catfish farm and cattle farm down there, and just how we can continue to develop these things, not only to look at international demand, but really drive domestic demand as well.
UnitedSoybean.org for more information with that. United Soybean Board farmer leader from Ohio, Steve Reinhard. Steve, good to talk with you again. Thanks for joining us on the Soy Market Update series here on AOA. We appreciate it.
Yep, thanks, Jesse.